In a quiet town wrapped in misty mornings and glowing twilight, a young girl named Ivela lived with her grandfather, Oshen. Their small house stood on the edge of a valley where stars could be seen even before night fully fell. Ivela was curious, brave, and loved puzzles more than anything. Her grandfather, wise and gentle, always said, "Curiosity lights the mind, but it must never dim the heart." Every evening Oshen would polish an old lantern that sat in the center of their home. The lantern, with glass etched in curling shapes, never lit with fire or bulb. "This is the Lantern of Emoriya," he told her. "It glows only when someone chooses truth over pride." Ivela found this silly. A lantern that waits for honesty? "That's just a story," she often scoffed, laughing. Still, she admired its strange beauty and the way it shimmered even when it was dark. One morning, Oshen left to visit the hills, leaving Ivela alone with a note. "Please mend the roof tiles while I'm gone. Rain is near." But Ivela had other plans. Her friend Venno had discovered a maze beneath the old library ruins. Rumor said it held hidden doors, secret staircases, and a puzzle no one could solve. Eventually they reached a chamber shaped like a perfect circle. In its center stood a pedestal with a cracked stone orb. Carved around its base were the words, "Only the truth unlocks the way forward." Ivela examined the orb, confident. "It's another riddle," she said. "Maybe it wants a word." The orb remained still. She frowned, irritated. As she turned, her elbow knocked the orb off the pedestal. It cracked further, and a small piece chipped off. Venno gasped. "We broke it." "No," Ivela said quickly. "It was already like that." They returned to the surface in silence. Back home, the roof leaked. Water dripped steadily into the kitchen. That night, Oshen returned soaked and silent. He saw the leak inside. "I'm sorry," Ivela said, voice small. "I didn't fix the roof. I went exploring." Oshen nodded slowly. I see. He didn't scold her, which made it worse. Later, as dusk turned the valley gold, Ivela sat before the Lantern of Emoriya. She held the broken orb piece in her palm. Her reflection stared back at her in the glass. "I lied," she whispered aloud. "I knocked it down. I said I didn't. I was wrong." The lantern flickered. Startled, she leaned closer. A faint, steady glow bloomed inside it, soft and warm. Eyes wide, she ran to Oshen. "It lit up. It really did." He smiled gently. "The lantern listens. It always has." Ivela nodded. That night she dried the floors, patched the leak as best she could, and placed the ruined book on her shelf as a reminder. From then on, she carried the chipped orb everywhere, not as a badge of shame, but as a symbol of growth. And the Lantern of Emoriya, it glowed a little brighter every time Ivela chose truth, even when it was hard. Lesson learned: honesty isn't just about telling the truth to others. It's about being brave enough to tell it to yourself. And so Ivela's adventure taught everyone in the town that embracing honesty can lead to wonderful discoveries and brighter days. From that day on, the little town was filled with light, as everyone chose to be honest just like Ivela. And every evening, as the stars began to shine, Ivela knew the Lantern of Emoriya would always remind her of the importance of truth. Ivela began to share her story with younger children in the town, spreading the magic of honesty. The children listened with wide eyes, asking questions and imagining their own adventures with the lantern. And so Ivela led them in games and adventures with the Lantern of Emoriya shining brightly above, reminding everyone of the light that honesty brings. As the nights grew brighter with laughter and light, the town celebrated their new bond of truth. Ivela knew that in every heart, just like hers, there was a little light ready to shine when they chose honesty. Together they carried their lanterns, a promise to always choose truth and let their lights shine bright. And so the magic of the Lantern of Emoriya inspired a village where honesty and bravery blossomed like stars in the night. As night fell, Ivela waved goodbye to her friends, knowing that their journey of truth was just beginning. Returning home, Ivela felt a warm glow inside her heart, just like the light from the Lantern of Emoriya. Oshen greeted her with a smile, eager to hear all about Ivela's day of exploration and truth. Ivela shared stories of how she inspired the younger kids to carry their own lanterns of truth. Oshen listened intently, his heart swelling with pride for his brave granddaughter. As they sat together, the lantern's glow reminded them both of the strength found in honesty. That night, as Ivela lay in bed, she dreamed of even more adventures where truth would always light her way.